Breaking news right now in campaign 2019. There will not be another primary in Bridgeport. A judge has ruled against the plaintiffs seeking another election. And this, of course, can be seen as a big victory for Mayor Joe Ganim, who won the Democratic primary against Marilyn Moore, a state senator. Ganim will now be the only Democrat on the ballot in a city where Democrats far outweigh Republicans. Our chief Capitol reporter Susan Raff is live now at Bridgeport Superior Court, where the decision came down. Susan?
Dennis, this is certainly big news, and it is breaking. In fact, the judge's ruling came down less than an hour ago. The judge made his ruling about 4:45 this afternoon, basically saying that there wasn't necessarily problems with some of the ballots. He acknowledged that. But the fact was he felt it was not enough to force another primary. And as you mentioned, this is a victory for Joe Ganim.
Plaintiffs have failed to prove by a preponderance of the evidence that the statutory violations as claimed by them caused mistakes in the count of the primary vote.
Thursday afternoon, a Superior Court judge made a decision in a lawsuit seeking a new primary in Bridgeport. Judge Barry Stevens said violations or mistakes were made, but were not sufficient enough to force another primary. The lawsuit was filed by 3 voters who claim Mayor Joe Ganim's campaign had serious issues with absentee ballots.
Simply stated, it was much ado about nothing. These were frivolous claims. Some irregularities are sadly to be expected in any process, but this was a well-conducted election.
I don't necessarily agree with the judge's ruling. I think that we have proven substantial violations of statutes and that there was widespread absentee ballot abuse.
In September's primary, Marilyn Moore, the Democratic challenger who was seeking to win the primary, actually won the general vote. But when it came to absentee ballots, that pushed Mayor Joe Ganim over the top. Having another problem or having another election would have been a problem. As you know, the general election is next Tuesday, so that definitely could have been an issue. But again, the judge has decided, again, acknowledging that there were some issues in this election, not enough to warrant another primary. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, you'll hear from the candidates what they have to say about this ruling, plus how they plan to go forward until Tuesday's election. For now, we're live in Bridgeport. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.